Hello. Hello on this World Mental Health Day. I appreciate being back. I am really looking forward. I'm just fixing this. Okay. I am in a new location, and I am just trying to make sure we're kind of set up a little bit. Um, I'm broadcasting today from YouTube and from Instagram. I appreciate you all being here, and um, it has been a minute. It has been a minute. So, thank you for stopping in. For those of you who don't know, I'm Beth. I'm known as Curvygirlbeth across socials, and I am a YouTube partner, as well as have memberships through YouTube, as well as Instagram has been my main platform for the past 3 years, and I also have subscription there as well. I am a lifestyle content is what we do here, and my focus is on creating lipedema awareness and acceptance, and especially on today, which is World Mental Health Day. I decided that it was a great day to jump back in because movement is so important to our mental health. And I wanted to um, talk about that as a reminder. So today am going to do a very light workout, a quick synopsis of you haven't seen me pretty much since July. And that sort of initially started out as Karen was going to be doing some different activities at that time, so it wasn't going to work out for us to work out together. But I had planned to continue, and then I had a trip in fall. I think it was the second week of July, and everything as far as movement for me has mostly halted since then. And so right now I am just getting back into a little bit of movement. I actually started with an acupuncturist last week, and she gave me the go ahead to start gently getting back into some movement. So, one of the things that I wanted to talk about that is the simplest, and she recommended as well. So, hello, lipedema ladies, and anybody with any kind of an autoimmune disease or activation. Dry brushing is for us all. So, and I'm pretty sure that nobody was ever harmed by dry brushing, even just their normal everyday skin or body. But this is a very gentle, um, way to go about activating your cells, getting rid of your dead skin, because we have so much dead skin just even overnight, and then starting afresh each day. So her recommendation, which we've heard often through the lipedema community, is to wake up and dry brush each day, even before your shower, so that when you're in there, your pores are opened up and you can start to activate as well as get rid of, all that slough off. I'm not, for us with lipedema, doing our legs is very important, and it doesn't have to take a lot. You just have to go, from the feet up, and somehow kind of end up in your groin area, across the tummy, just simply. Oh, it's funny, I was using this morning with the handle, and I felt that was really helpful. but then you want to make sure that you're pushing it into the groin. And then even a little, sweep across the face is also good. And it certainly helps if we do a little massaging of these termini here to open up even under the armpits and in the groin to just get everything going and get that lymph going. Let me just finish this. This particular brush is a Rosina, and I do have it linked in my Amazon store. So this is the name, and that is, see how it brought up the color right away. And then the other thing that has really been a savior for me in recovering from my, and see, you can hear me. So all that fluid is moving because I'm having to clear my throat, and that's a good thing. Since my trip in fall, I don't know if you were following me back in July, but if you were, you would have seen pictures where my calf was just, modeled in black and blues and all of that. And then I guess this is actually called your sternum, maybe, or your breastbone, but basically like right here between my fingers, this was all black and blue. And what I used, this gun is called the Toloco, and this one is the only one that I have seen that has this particular piece. And for me, I'm using it as a very light lymphatic massage. I basically, look, it goes all the way up to 99, but I basically just press it and start at 1 and only go on 1. And then I just very lightly, just holding it just holding it, not pressing. I just come up and do the whole, start at the bottom and come up. I find that it jumps a little when I am on bone. So to me, it's much easier to work when I'm not on the bone. And I also try really not to go over the knees. And then for me, a big focus area is right here at the knee pad. So I spend a little tiny bit of time or go over that more. And then I also try to focus, be sure to get this inner thigh, because for me, I use that for any type of helping with any kind of skin retraction. And so this is as simple as I go. I think maybe this morning, all in all, it took me about 10 minutes to just do the whole from my waist down. I did do a little bit here in my belly, because I do have a little bit of lipedema below my belly button and across above my C-section line. And then just simple on the arm. And, with this particular head, I find it easy, even, with the diameter that my legs are and arms, that it's just easy to hit it without having to take forever. And see, so that's just a little more about movement. I try to keep it off. So that's more about movement. That's not, you'd say, well, that's not physical movement, but for us, with lipedema, this is lymph movement that we need assistance with. So this is another great thing. Oh, this tool, this Tolico brand, if you're in the United States, is also listed on my Amazon store which you can get through my bio on any of my socials, I think. And so that's where we're at for but with this whole thing about, today is World Mental Health Day, and I was really thinking about how my mental health has been impacted over the past 3 months because of this trip and fall. And the trip and fall kind of made a whole, just opened the floodgates for more things to come in and happen. So, yes, I did a trip and fall. I was thankfully able to get up and walk away. I didn't have any hospital visits. I didn't have anything broken, all of that. But it was a shocker because there have been many years ago in my life where I had multiple things happen, and I was just one after the next, like, when am I ever getting out of this? And I thought I was out of that, and it didn't even dawn on me that that kind of situation could happen because it had been so long since I had had anything go awry in that fashion. And um, yeah, it was just a bit, it was really kind of overwhelming. And concussion that I had in 2016, even those concussive symptoms came back in. Neck issues came back in, back issues came back in, some heart issues popped up again. And, all of this had been not an issue for years. So it's kind of reminded me that, our mental health is also contingent upon what's going around in our world. So I had a few moments over the summer where I was like, wow, I am back in it, and had even those, like, feelings of feeling sorry for myself, and also um, trying to figure out what is the lesson here, but not really getting any clarity on what the lesson was. And even like 20-year back habits, like, came in where I was actually looking to food on occasion for some emotional support. And we know that that's never a good idea, right? That is not even that's it's just never helps, right? I mean, there may be a momentary pleasure on the palate, but the second that that goes away, the whole thing goes away. And so I have, slowly been coming out of that, and slowly I've recognized that I'm actually scared to start exercising again, because the last exercise I did was a 30-minute walk in August. I mean, for all intents purposes, planned exercise. I mean, I move all day long every day, and so it's not like I'm sitting around. But the point is, a planned exercise was on August 19th, just my usual 30-minute walk before I went off to F45. And that rendered me on the next day absolutely immobile. And I was pretty much like, I would say I was immobile for about 10 days. Um, and that was not fun, and I don't like that at all. And so after heading to the acupuncturist, because I actually was feeling quite well on that day, I was like, can I go back to F45, and can I start taking my walks again? And she's like, whoa, 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 everything in moderation. We're going to start with dry brushing. Yes, you can continue your massage gunning, but very lightly and not for very long, and extremely gentle. Everything in moderation and everything gentle. Um, your food plan is going to be no gluten and no dairy. We're not going to worry about any other craziness at this point. Those are going to be the two areas of focus. Making sure that you get half of your weight in water. So half of your weight, so let's just say you weigh 200 pounds, you would look at having 100 ounces of water per day. Um, and doing things that are gentle to start to move. So today I decided that I was going to do just a very gentle workout, and I thought that I would bring it to you all because this is how we start again. So let me take 1 second to see if there are any questions. I think there aren't any here. Um, Does the massage gunning extend to the back? Yes, you can use it on your back if you have. And then, of course, massage gunning is good for all muscles, all people, all everything. This is just a tool that's helpful for lipedema and lymph movement. And that's how I'm using it. It also helps to break down some fibrosis, but I think at the level that I'm using it, that's not really my focus at the moment. Although I do think that that loosening up any of getting the lymph to move does does help with the loosening up the tissue. But I'm not really doing that to break down the fibrosis yet. I'm just, kind of just using it as a tool to move the lymph right now. But I know that it does make my tissue softer, so it is doing something at the to impact the fibrotic tissue. Um, so okay, let me see here. I don't really see anything, so let me get back and let me just check on here on YouTube as well. Yes, Nate, Monday Movement is back. Yes, as I mentioned at the beginning, I'm Curvygirlbeth across socials for sure. Okay, so the way that I'm going to start today is I'm just going to do some marching in place, very simply to just get things moving. Any type of movement. These pants I have on are actually from Peach Bum. Although I'm not sure that they're manufacturing any new stuff at the moment, but these are actually very compressive. Although they are not medical grade, they do feel really great. If you were wearing your regular lipedema medical grade, like Cialis, Juzo, Bioflect, some of the lipoelastic styles that have the little, my Bubblesaur, that would have been good to wear today. You would get an extra benefit by those little pockets actually massaging the legs further. Another reason why I am doing some movement, I'll be doing movement every day this week, is because on Saturday is the real catwalk. And it will be here in Los Angeles at Venice Beach. So if you are here in the Los Angeles area on next Saturday at midday-ish, you should be at Venice Beach near Muscle Beach to watch the real catwalk go off. Christiana will be bringing the real catwalk. to LA in Venice, and there are, not sure, somewhere 30 to 50 of us who will be participating, and we will be walking that boardwalk as our catwalk, and we will be showing all the diversity that exists in life, and we will be celebrating ourselves and real bodies. So that is what's happening, and we definitely will be doing quite a long walk, so I definitely need to just get my body and trained up for it. So, okay, that was a good little, I can feel that in my hips already, which is like crazy because that was like nothing, right? But this is where I'm at. Who would have thought? So now, kind of to hit the abs, I'm gonna do some knee raises. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let me know if you think that we should do this every day this week. Okay, and then I'm going to just do a little bit of a squat. Are those hearts for the, yes, we should do it every day this week. And this is my birthday week, people. Thursday is my birthday, the 13th. So it's going to be an exciting week for sure. And see, this is just, I'm doing all of this with a body weight. And it's not going to be anything strenuous or too much. I'm not sure exactly how many that was, but I feel like it was about 20. And so I'm going to stop there for that. Do some leg raises. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's see if we, I don't know about holding on to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. only doing 10 of these because I already feel my back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do a plie. Maybe if I sit like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm going to do whole body just with this tiny little, this is my 3-pound weight. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. That's interesting. It feels much lighter in my left arm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm happy to say that my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, did I do, I guess I did that, didn't I? Okay, we'll do 5 shoulder raises. 1. Ooh, did you hear that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I would say all in all that exercise was somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes, and that's exactly what the acupuncturist prescribed. So I'm going to leave it there. Maybe I'll do a little stretch. Let's do that. Do a little stretch. On each side. And in the middle. To help stretch out the back. Thank you all for joining me. As you can hear the gravelly in my voice, I have moved the lymph, which was the goal, and it is definitely a a successful re-entry back into the world of movement. I know that um, hold on, I'm so sorry. Um, you can really hear the lymph fluid moving because my throat has to be cleared a little bit. So that's fantastic. I think that any type of movement that you can get out and do today will be beneficial for you. These will be posted so you can, at your leisure, get up and do this simple movement along with me. And it doesn't matter if you're, musclehead in the gym all of the time, or you're used to sitting on the couch. This was um, pretty, pretty tame. But if you're used to always being in the gym, it's just a divergence from what you would normally do, and there are different types of movement that are always going to be helpful to us. So on this Movement Monday, I particularly encourage you to get moving, do something more than you normally would do, and make sure that you get in some type of movement today. In addition, it really helps with your mental health. You're raising your endorphins, and that serotonin release is really, it's a real thing, and we can all use a little serotonin release. So, um, if you're struggling today on mental health, World Mental Health Day, I hope that you are sure to reach out to anyone who can help you. Feel free to send me a message here. And remember that, 911 is just a call away, as well as various hotlines around the world. So I just want to remind you that you are loved, you are enough, you are valid, and I hope that you can harness your power to really um, bring more joy to the world. And I'm sending love to you all, and peace and comfort for this day in particular. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate you all. Um, some people were asking, how can we connect? Hit the subscriber button on Instagram, the membership buttons on um, um, YouTube's membership. If you, this is slightly complicated. It is my understanding, if you have an iOS device, the join button will not show. You will need to do that from a computer, or you'll have to go into YouTube like through Google, and then you'll see the join section. But it's my understanding that the join button is not visible just on your through your iOS if you're on your YouTube app. So you have to kind of navigate a different way to get to it, but it is definitely on there through all computers. So there's that. There's 4 different levels. I'm sure that there is one for you, and that's a great way to connect. So as far as my lipedema ladies are concerned, if you haven't already, come join us on the Lipedema Movement and Fitness page on Facebook. I am a moderator there, and it's always a great environment to be around like-minded people who are making sure that they get their movement in as well. So, again, sending love to you all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and it's a great start to the week. It's been a great start to my birthday week, and I look forward to celebrating the rest of the week with you. And remember, if you're here in LA, You better be showing up to Venice on next Saturday, the 15th, midday-ish, on the boardwalk near Muscle Beach. Okay? Let me know if you're going to be there. All right. I'll see you all. Bye for now. See ya.